Why is it that our own movie producers in 237 cannot incorporate this system? Why are the movie producers in 237 only thinking and focusing in the laser beam Netflix and Amazon Prime? Why can't you do your project and put it on YouTube free?
If you see me in the streets, better holler at me. Seeking for a beat, throw them dollars at me. I don't like defeat, take that away from me. You tryna be like me, you couldn't handle my story. But we gon' let you know, we gon' let you know. We gon' let you know, we gon' let you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing, man? It's your boy Mr. J. Thank you for coming through, man. AKA Kwame Boy, Bong Boy, I did kun Lidowa, you do kun Wakakriyo, boy. See, the more I call those names, man, my African names, the more I get stronger. You guys good? Happy Thanksgiving. Belated? Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this vlog, I'm trying to tune it into to 237. We did Cameroon. Charity begins at home. And you guys know that Mr. J has always spoken. And I will keep talking to try to, some of my Cameroonians will see this as this, but we always keep it 100. I could give a damn about what some of you guys think. Low-minded, little-minded people never understand the whole picture. But before we do, man, if you're not done it, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, smash that like, give us that thumbs up. Like. The more you like, the more YouTube shares my vlogs to a whole lot of audiences, man. So 237 Cameroonians, pay attention. So for the past 15 plus years, man, there's been this situation of always trying to compare with our neighbors, because we are Africans and we are raised by the community. What one neighbor does, the other neighbor always tries to compare. And there's always been this comparison with some of us, online social media folks, many influencers. And the comparison between Cameroon and Nigeria has always been on the forefront. Every now and then, every year, there's always going to be some kind of comparison in terms of entertainment. And I just wanted to point something out. The Cameroonian music industry and the Cameroonian movie industry, especially this one is for the Cameroonian movie industry. And for the past couple of years, they've been trying to catch up. They've been trying to match up to some of their peers around Africa. And when I talk about peers, we all know that the #1 movie house in Africa is actually Nigeria. And it's not been working. And maybe it's because strategies are different. Strategies that are implemented in Nigeria, especially with the movie makers, producers and everything, is totally different from those that are being taken by those in Cameroon. Now, Cameroon doesn't have a whole lot of movie producers, man. It's just a handful. You can count them in one hand. I'm talking about good quality movies. And the difference, however, when we look at the demographics of the movie industry, the movie production industry in Nigeria and the movie production industry in Cameroon, the ecosphere is totally different, because we do realize that in Cameroon, some movie producers do think that maybe the best way to let your movies be seen and known is just to focus on one little box. Like, they put themselves in the box. So now this is a message from Mr. J to the Cameroonian movie producers. If you are involved in that industry, in that domain, in that lane, you want to listen to this. Ladies and gentlemen, Cameroonian movie producers have these tendencies of just promoting posters. And they promote a project, they put posters, and then it disappears. Maybe they will do maybe a preview, 1 or 2 or 3 around the country, and that is it. The whole thing just disappears because it doesn't actually get to the base. I'm talking about the Cameroonian audience. Very few Cameroonians can tell you that each year they can tell you accurately any movie project that is out of Cameroon. If you don't believe me, leave a comment and let's talk about it. If you think that Mr. J is bluffing, leave a comment, especially from Cameroon. Now, in Cameroon, every year there's a movie production. But every year, majority of Cameroonians don't watch the movies. Now, Cameroonian movie producers have this concept of this idea that to get your movie to get to a certain level, you need to just put it on Netflix. Now we have Netflix and then we have Amazon Prime. and most Cameroonians just the Cameroonians always been posting these things, and I've been seeing online, and Cameroonians be asking that why is it that Cameroon movies only end with posters being marketed online, and then the movie itself is not made like a whole movie, like Cameroonians do not consume it. Whereas when you look at the Nigerian movie production ecosystem, the Nigerian movie production industry, movies come out every week, every month, and then you realize that most Nigerians actually have access to these movies. It's not just about posters anymore. Now the difference is this. The difference between the movie producers in Cameroon and the movie producers in Nigeria is this. The movie producers in Nigeria, they use what we call open sourcing. What do I mean by open sourcing? They let the audience see the movies for free. Yes, pick a guess. They put it on YouTube. YouTube is a free open sourcing platform where you can check out any latest Nigerian movie. Now some of these movies, I'm talking about some of the Nigerian movies, yes, they end up on Netflix and Amazon Prime, but that is just like 2%. Now the remaining 98% movie producers, I'm talking about the independent ones, I'm talking about the rich one, the veterans who have been in the movie industry, they put everything, all of their projects on YouTube. And I watched an interview with one of the greatest veterans from Nigeria movie industry, who is now a producer, and ironically she said she does a project, she's not even looking to put it on Netflix because she's been getting more money putting her projects on YouTube for free for everybody to watch. And that got me thinking, why is it that our own movie producers in 237 cannot incorporate this system? Why are the movie producers in 237 only thinking and focusing in the laser beam Netflix and Amazon Prime? Why can't you do your project and put it on YouTube free? It's free to create the YouTube channel. It's free to upload things on YouTube, but you just gotta make sure that you consistently drop things on YouTube. It's gonna be difficult at the beginning, but it picks up. When we talk about some of these movies that are constantly on YouTube, man, we can talk about the Ruth Kadiri projects, man. That's a veteran. We can talk about the Uche Nancy production. They're always dropping movies online, and their movies always get, I'm talking about 1 million views, 500k views, and people watch these movies 1 hour long. Retention. Some of you might not understand the whole concept of retention in YouTube. On YouTube, when you post something like I'm posting this right now, it's gonna be a 8+ minutes. If you can watch it from the first to the last minute, that's retention. YouTube pays you a shitload of money. Now let's come back to the Cameroonian movie producers, man. Please, instead of sitting down and always comparing, instead of sitting down and always bickering, instead of sitting down and always trying to promote this whole concept of 80-20, or trying to say that, oh, we are equal to these folks, and you're not doing nothing, and you're only making movies for Netflix, for Amazon Prime, you are losing out on a whole lot of potential earnings. Now this is my advice. If I was a movie producer or a miniskit producer or a documentary or a series producer in Cameroon, I would be focusing my energy, because I don't have a whole lot of money and capital now. I would just focus my energy on putting everything on YouTube for free for everybody to watch. But this is the catch. If you do something good and a whole lot of people watch your stuff on YouTube, you earn money to do the next project. So I want to end this ish by now. This is for the 237 audience, especially the movie producers. And if you are involved in the movie industry in Cameroon, please tell me, why is it hard for you to do projects and put it on YouTube for free? Some of you might be like, well, because it's for free, I need to get paid. Yes, Entertainment industry is not about now. Entertainment industry is not about doing a project and getting paid heavily now. If you put it on YouTube, it's gonna stay there for a long time. That's residual income. And you market and tell people, hey, it's free, it's on YouTube, go watch. So I hope that in 2024, some of our movie producers can stop this whole nonsense of I want to do it for Netflix. No. If you are an up-and-coming movie producer, focus on YouTube. Focus on TikTok. TikTok also has this mini series parts that you know, if you have X amount of followers, you can actually upload your stuff on TikTok. Yes, up to 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes to an hour. I mean, I've been getting emails for them to do that because I'm not into the movie production, but I'm thinking about starting that whole ish. So let's not keep focusing on Netflix, Amazon Prime. YouTube is free, but you're gonna make a ton of money. Cameroonian movie producers, please pay attention. I mean, you guys know I don't keep it, I don't BS. I say it as it is. You feel me? Now, if you think that you want to focus only on Netflix, yes, Netflix gonna pay you a heavy money up front. But whatever streaming revenue comes out of your movie on Netflix, which is gonna be there for a long period of time, you don't get shit of that money. Netflix get all of that money. So be smart. That's my time. Leave a comment if this makes any sense to you. And to all of our movie producers in 237, please wake up, sit up, start thinking out the box. Not be only Netflix and Amazon Prime if it give you money. No. I'm out of here. Peace.
Creation, reaction, God. Big up TRB family. Mr. J, I see you. I know some artists don't do this. God bless you and your family.